We welcome you back to Rockets Postgame. We're taking a look back. This was early on in the game. Alfred Şengün played all 3 minutes or so before he started grabbing that lower back area. He would leave the game, lumbar spasms. And you just heard Ime Udoka say he's going to need these few days off. They're hoping he's good, though, when they return to action. See update on Alfie. It's time now for the Kia player profile, and it's going to be Jock Landale. Let's talk about his double-double today and what he brought.
Well, I tell you what, the last 3 or 4 games, so he's been earning his money. He's been playing extremely well, coming off, with limited minutes, as a reserve. And even though the Rockets didn't fare well in those games, he came out and did his part, which is, and as a former player, of course you don't want to lose, but you don't want to be the reason why you're losing. So when you get a chance to come to the game, you want to be a plus factor, and this is what he's been.
Plus factor, yeah. Alfie goes down early, looking for somebody to step up. It was really just Dylan and Jock doing much of anything, especially offensively early on in the game. But good to see Jock kind of put together an entire game. As we take a look at the Rockets bench, and you talked about this at halftime and what you saw there, but as it wrapped up and we saw what guys did off the bench, we've mentioned Jeff Green, and I know you wanted to talk more about Cam Whitmore, what he did.
Yeah, absolutely. When you start looking at the coach giving the reserve players more time and them coming to the forefront and using those minutes, you're kind of proud of that situation. When you're on a team and they start picking groups and they give themselves names. So the group that came in today that was very effective for the Rockets was the Stay Ready crew. That's what they call themselves. And when you look at the way they played and the fact that Coach Udoka trusted them enough to be out on the floor with some consistent minutes, not just, putting them in there to the rest of the starters. I mean, putting them in there consistent minutes to see what they can do. And the players themselves can feel that the coach has confidence in them today. They play better and they play harder.
Yep. You and Ryan did a nice job breaking that down earlier, them finding that rhythm, and that's exactly what the Rockets needed today in order to snap the 6-game losing streak. It's over. They're starting a new winning streak today, defeating the Raptors. We're taking another break on the post-game show. Stay with us. We're back. Let's get to our laser moment of the game presented by Innovative Lasers of Houston. So first 3 quarters, Calvin, they were 3 for 26 from 3. But that changed in the fourth as we take a look at 7 threes made in the fourth quarter. Better late than never.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's not how you start, but how you finish. And the fact that they were able to score 7 threes in the fourth quarter was absolutely monumental for the Rockets. But how did they get those 3? By simply spreading out and moving the ball. Everybody got themselves a good look at the basket. And, believe it or not, we are a good 3-point shooting team when we get spacing and when we get ball movement and everybody get their legs underneath them.
Yeah, it was tough looking at those numbers after the first half.
Wow. I tell you, even though our job is the broadcast, I'm still a big fan. And I still get frustrated like everybody else watching situations when they're not faring. But I tell you what, I enjoyed that fourth quarter because I saw the team that has won 32, 33 games already out there at that time.
Yep. Jalen Green with a big one, Cam Whitmore, we mentioned earlier, just contributions coming from all over. All right, taking another break here on Rockets Post Game as they get a win over the Raptors to snap that streak. And they move on, look ahead. We'll do the same when we come back. Game. Birthday boy, Jalen Green. Watch him get up.
Tell you what, though, I like the fact that Lansdale looked at him going baseline and gave him a nice lead where he can climb that basket like he does. He takes it real personal when he goes to that basket.
He finished with 18 points today. 9 points. And so it's his birthday, and I am giving him the honors of having the best kid pick of the day. We had photos of them as a kid, and he had the best
yeah, absolutely.
photo.
Yeah, that was Hollywood. That was Hollywood
white suit, 3-piece suit
with
all
that flowing hair going down there,
Showtime. It was great. All right. Let's send you to the locker room because Jeff Green just spoke, who had a great game, 14 points.
Jeff, the way that you were able to make an impact tonight, just how important is it to you? I know you relish making an impact even when you're not playing as much, but how important is it to have nights like tonight where you're making an impact on the court as well?
Oh, this has nothing to do with me. I mean, it's a total team effort. You look across the stat sheet, everybody contributed. I'm just out there to, bring energy, play for my teammates, and, play the game that I love, try to help the team get a win. So that's what it's all about for me.
What do you think was the key to how you guys played in the fourth quarter?
We got stops. Eventually we got stops. We got out in transition. We started getting easy looks. Guys were able to knock down some shots, which got us the lead, and we continued that.
You went to the scorer's table almost immediately when Alton grabbed at his back. Did you know immediately that you were going to have to go in?
I didn't even see it, to be honest with you. Coach, he just called me and told me to go in. I didn't even see Alfie walking off. But next man up. And, Jock played tremendous. Kevin gave us great minutes. Jalen got hot at the end, so, it's next man up for us.
What's the mindset when you got to go in on such short notice?
Go out there and play for my teammates. Mindset never changes. Go out there, play energy, try to impact the game any way that I can, and, have fun.
How important was it for you guys to get this win today and try to get back on track?
It was very important. I think it was a big game for us, seeing the last couple of games that we've had. But I think we came out with the right focus. We came out a little lackadaisical, but the energy picked up throughout the game, and we got it done.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, here's the pick I was talking about. Jalen Green. We're going to hear from him when we come back after these messages. The music.
The Turkish stud, Alperen Şengün.
Fourth-year man, trying to become just the second Turk to ever make it to an all-star game.
Rockets expect a lot from this young man this season.
We know that he can score one-on-one. He has become the focal point of opposing teams' defenses.
He's gotten so much better.
Full confidence. He's put on strength, and, he's able to bang with guys where, he'd have to go to finesse or a fadeaway sometimes. But when he creates contact, man, his moves are great.
What's impressive is in clutch moments, they rely heavily on him. They trust him. They put the ball in his hand despite being a big guy. They trust that he'll make the right reads and right plays.
A lot of that, gaining that trust is just experience, being put in those situations.
He worked with Hakeem on those spins. Ime Udoka has really learned to trust his young center now in end-of-game situations as a closer as well as a facilitator.
He is somebody who does draw, as they say these days, a lot of gravity.
He's top 10 in the league in points in the paint per game, puts made, second chance points,
Playing downhill and creating contact. He's been a great presence. LP with unbelievable hands.
Alperen Şengün, one of the truly fine, talented big men in the NBA, the Michael Jordan of Turkey.
Oh, so talented. As good as advertised.
Confidence-wise, he has taken another step.
Impressive stuff from Alperen Şengün.
Ime said on a night where you're only going to score 94, it's good that you only gave up 87. Not the prettiest win, but the Rockets did get it done. Some energy late coming from a few like Jeff Green and also Jalen Green. Let's hear from him now.
Jalen, what would you say kind of clicked for you guys in the fourth quarter where you were able to run away with it?
I think we was just getting stops. They had a couple of, scoring moments. But I think we really locked it on getting stops and just getting a good shot.
Was the half-court offense creation any different in the second half? Because in the first half, they were really keen in on you and Amen.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was different. I think they were doing pretty much the same thing. They was weakening us, trying to get us to go to our left. It was really just on us to make the right read, and it took a little bit. But eventually, started flowing.
This skid that you guys are on, how much do you feel like maybe it was weighing on you guys, and just how nice is it to be off of it and get a win?
Yeah, it feels good. We in the NBA. It's hard to win in the NBA, no matter who you're playing against. Like I said, we're down some guys. Probably a little fatigued mentally, physically, but, we just showed that we could do it while being tired and, fatigued. So, this was just good to get a win going into, All-Star. We got another game, Suns, so put two together, go to All-Star, be good.
After the game, they may praise you for playing through injuries. No matter what, you're out there every single game. What does that mean to you to hear that from your head coach?
I appreciate it.
And have you been, we saw that you had a wrap on your leg. Is that something you just kind of been dealing with throughout most of the year, or is it something new that just came up?
I mean, at the point in, where we at right now, you kind of just go numb. So, I mean, it's a lot of things. I'm just trying to just stay warm for real. Just so, I mean, they had a good group out there at the time that was, getting us some momentum. And then I was just trying to stay ready, so just in case I got subbed in there.
You had 36 points in the fourth quarter. You never had that in a while. Talk about
that. I mean, like I said, we was just, taking what the defense was giving us. They were trying to weak us. We was going left and, hitting the open guy, getting good shots. We got a bunch of scorers on the team. We just got to find the right shot for us.
You mentioned being down a couple guys, and it's 5 games in like 6.5 days. How much do you need these 2 days to just kind of?
Oh, it's gonna be great. We just had that long road trip, a weird back-to-back, early game back-to-back is crazy. But it's gonna be a good 2 days. Guys are gonna get treatment, recovery, and then we're gonna get this one more dub before we go to All-Star.
Any added motivation for you on the Big 23?
Big 23, Jordan year. Yeah, I'm going to see after All-Star. Yeah.
What do you think when you see Jeff still getting up like he was?
It's crazy. I was just telling him, he motivated me going into that fourth quarter. I think Jeff is cold. When he go out there, first play, catching a body, hitting threes, I think Jeff's cold. It's crazy that he's, doing it at that age. Yeah, so just got to talk to him about how he stayed on top of it.
I was going to say, this is his 1,200th career game today. Obviously, he's been in the league 18 years. Is that what you aspire to?
18. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. I obviously want to be in the league until I get a ship. I don't know how long that's going to take, but, we're going to see. We're going to see.
You said you feel old. How do you think he feels at 38?
Ooh, I know he hit that foot. It hurt. I know he did, because it hurt me. I was like, he falling on the floor. But, yeah, I give credit to him for, staying ready and being a super vet.
As a fourth quarter scorer, what do you think of the plays Cam Whitmore made down the stretch?
Fire. We needed those. One of them, the shot clock violation ones. I don't know what he did. It got in the hoop, though, so it was cold. He did good.
What do you have to choose on the Eagles?
I don't know. I don't want to bet against Patty Mahomes. Can't do that. I'm just going to be a fan watching.
Thanks, Jalen. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
All right, here's what's next.
You like that hair flipping, huh?
So much hair. It goes with the photo, I'm telling you. Okay, so there's 2 games left before the break. I know Jalen said 1, but he's about to find out that there's 2. We got Wednesday and Thursday, and it starts with the Suns right here at Toyota Center. Our coverage will begin at 6:30. It's the first time the Rockets have seen the Suns this year. So, a team that's playing for something, too.
Yeah, regardless of who they see, they just got to get back the next 2 games going into the All-Star break playing their style of basketball because they don't want to go into the All-Star weekend on a negative direction. So regardless of be the Suns or anybody else, the Rockets got to make them play their style.
There you go. Suns and then Warriors and then break. We will see you all on Wednesday, though. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you then.
If I don't. 3 so far here on the fourth. And with this
highlights and, of course,